stepping away from campus, it's like all of us going on a trip together, and none of us, 10 new players, so a lot of new faces, and it's like really good for us to be in that type of like atmosphere and environment, just to enjoy each other's company and like get to know each other. Like even outside the basketball stuff and practice and games that we played there, like, you know, just like going on water slides together, like going to the beach, having like a beach party together as a team, stuff like that. It's like really important to like for us to like form bonds and like get to know each other and all that stuff.
For you, Owen, coming into a roster, got two big men where you could slide in as that three guy. What might that role look like for you this year, you know, knowing that you might have to play a big role in that front court?
Yeah, you know, I came here, I knew they only had two big men, so I knew it was really important that I would always just have to be ready. That's a lot of my preparation goes into, is just always staying ready for any opportunity that comes up, you know, whether somebody gets injured or, you know, they need me for any reason. You know, that's why I practice every day. That's why I train every day with the coaches, just stay ready.
Of course, the shoes won't be yours alone to fill, but E.J. Liddell, one of the bigger forwards to come through here. How do you think you compare to that role at Ohio State, a lot of the greats there? Where do you think you set up with that?
I think E.J. set a great example for all of us new guys, you know, just looking at what he did here and he was able to accomplish, and you know, that's a great example that we can follow. You know, we can all see what he was able to do and then kind of see what kind of his work ethic was, and, you know, form some of our own game based off of that and our work ethic and all that stuff.
What do you think separates you from the other forwards on this team?
I think we have a lot of the same like qualities as far as work ethic and like cohesiveness and all that stuff. What separates me? I don't know. I think we all have the same goal. I don't really know.
Going back to that Maui question that I came over here and you were talking about, I asked the same thing to Justice, and he said he loves being on the road. Or going back to the Bahamas question, excuse me, he was talking about Maui different ways.
Yeah.
But getting to that Bahamas, what do you think that did for your bonding with this team to grow closer during that time?
I think that was a great experience for us. 10 new guys on the team, you know. We had summer, a lot of workouts together and stuff, but we didn't really get that experience outside of like working out together, like as like a whole group together. So it was really important for us to get that experience outside of basketball, where we can start learning each other and like bonding and all that stuff, like outside of practice and outside of games, because that just helps like with communication on the court and everything else like that. So it was really important.
Was there anybody with whom you bonded particularly well?
I have. They know exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, I would say Bowen and Sean and some of my guys that like I'm close with in the locker room, because Bowen's right next to me, Sean's right next to me. Bowen's from Cincinnati, I'm from Cincinnati, so a lot of those connections from like back home and stuff like that. Yeah, but everybody as a whole, we were all able to spend a lot of time together, so it was really good to get to know everybody a little closer.
Your first taste on Ohio State, of course, playing against those national teams down in the Bahamas. You think that helped sharpen you up a little bit more than playing just another college team would?
I think for sure. A lot of those guys were way older than college players, and like that Egypt team had some really like big physical players, so I think it was really good for us just like test our toughness, test like our mental toughness down the stretch, and like just a lot of things that we need to figure out as a team before we get to like real games. And it was really good for us to like find out, you know, what we're made of. So yeah.
You're new to Buckeye Nation. They haven't seen you yet on the floor in scarlet and gray. What are you most eager to show them about your game?
How hard I play, for sure. Just any effort play, I will dominate every effort play. And I feel like I'm a very high IQ player, and I just hope they can see how hard I play for them.